Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Candy here today, and we are back for another episode of Minecraft Skyblock on the Vanity MC Hogwarts. So if you guys want to come on the server, IP, Bycraft, forums, Discord, all that stuff is linked down below. And of course, as you guys know, if you watch my videos for, a couple of weeks now, you know that I always give away some Bycraft codes in my videos. They're going to be hidden, and what you guys do is whenever you see a little code, last video, it was at the bottom right hand side where my chat was. So I might hide it totally somewhere else this time, but what you guys do is you go on the Vanity Bycraft, and then where it says gift card, you go ahead and enter in my Bycraft code, and you'll probably get yourselves $5, $10, $15, $20 worth of stuff for free. It's a one-time use code, so the way that you make sure that you can ensure yourself getting it is making sure that you're part of the notification gang, watching the video, and making sure you're on the lookout for some codes or some random letters that shouldn't be there, because that's usually what the Bycraft codes come in. So whoever wins them, good luck to you, and of course make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell, become part of the Noti gang. And if you do enjoy this video at any time, drop a like, because it does mean a lot to me, and it does actually help out my channel a lot. I get into recommendation, I get into you guys' suggested videos, and it just shows that you guys are enjoying the content and that you want some more. So nevertheless, let's go ahead and get right into this video. If you guys have been watching this season for like a couple weeks now, I've been really trying hard to perfect a mob grinder system that would not only get us all the loot, but it would be super duper efficient. And I don't want to lose the loot, and having to separate our spawners is probably one of the easiest ways to do it. But a lot of you guys who were asking me on factions videos and on the other Skyblock videos, where's the schem for the last one that I posted? If you go ahead and hit up the IS home, I do have this grind up over here. This is the one that we actually made in the last episode and showed up in the last episode. But the thing is, this one actually isn't as efficient as the brand new one, which I'm going to show you guys, which is why I really haven't posted it in the schematic in the comment section. That is because I realized that this is actually not that efficient, because in reality you can't have all these things going on at the same time, right? So let's say this piston is up, that really only means that these two sides are going to be flowing, and even if once they fall onto this carpet hopper system, what really happens is that most of the diamonds and emeralds and stuff, they kind of just get stuck here. And since clear lag is so frequent on the server, majority of these diamonds and emeralds and stuff actually clear, so we lose a lot of money. And while it made definitely a lot more than probably some of our other dropper systems that we had made previously, the one that I'm going to show you guys right now is probably the most efficient one, and I don't think that's going to change for quite a while. So this is probably the best grinder on the server. It's an AFK grinder, and you guys can literally put any type of mob in here and they're gonna die. If you guys play Vanity and you want to use this grinder, go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and put a schematic down below. I was really surprised when I found out that not a lot of people had this until very recently, and I don't think we made this idea because I wasn't on. I just came on and saw it here, so I'm million credit to whoever made this, but I've actually been seeing it on quite a few islands now. So if you guys don't have, might as well hop on the bandwagon, download the schematic, and build this yourself, because this is super duper OP. You guys can tell it's OP because it literally has the villager thing on it. There's a bunch of signs there built by Princess and Law's Dad. Any ideas how to message me on Discord? Alright, so you guys can go ahead and message him over there, hashtag Team Candy, hashtag Candy on top, or hashtag Law, that's his Discord, blah blah. So if you guys have any way to make this a little bit more efficient, go ahead and message them on Discord. All that stuff, is right there. So pause the video, go check that out. So basically what this is that instead of having a faller, we actually have a system of lava and a iron fence. I've never seen this before. Usually I only make wooden fences, but for some reason I guess an iron fence is the new meta. So what really happens is that as we go to the top, of course, we're gonna go ahead and open this. We have some of our spawners here. So for example, we have our 400 witches here, and we have 1137 villagers. So what happens is that, let's say the villagers and witches spawn, they'll fall here. We have a whole hopper system, which I guess is what's gonna pick them up. And as you guys see, what happens is that villagers and mobs on our server, they actually jump when they're stuck on water. They kind of bob. I guess we can go ahead and watch this right now. The villager is bobbing. So what he's doing is that he's bobbing up there, and as he goes and hits the lava, the lava actually goes and kills them. And you guys might be saying, well, wait a second, this grinder won't work for witches because like witches have the ability to make themselves a fire resistance potion. But this is actually a pretty effective way to beat it, guys, because by the time the witch is able to whip out her fire resistance potion, like he dies or she dies or whatever witch is, it dies. And the same thing with the villager doesn't have the ability to make like a fire resistance pot, so it literally just falls and all the stuff scatters there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sell hand this stuff really quickly, and I'm gonna show you guys why we don't actually lose any of our jobs. So if you guys go ahead and fly out to the outside and look at the bottom here, we have a ton of hoppers just going all the way down. So for example, once you know, the iron golem, not even the iron golem, whoa, I actually think this is probably viable with an iron golem as well. But once the villagers and witches fall, we're literally just gonna go ahead and watch and see what it does. That way it's a little bit easier for me to explain. So as it dies, boom, 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 3, 2, 1, it's gonna explode. Come on, you know you want to die. All right, so as it dies, we have a whole hopper system that leads into the chest, and all these chests are going down. And wow, clear lag entities really just messed me up. So that doesn't happen too often, but like I was saying, as the emeralds start flowing, they flow on top of the hoppers, and of course as it's flowing down, most of the stuff actually gets picked up by the hoppers. And because it's flowing, you know, whatever doesn't get picked up by the front hoppers gets pushed and collected by the second hoppers, and if that doesn't get picked up, that goes to the third hoppers, and whatever doesn't go there, it literally gets stuck here because this is all glass over there, and whatever doesn't go into there will just literally fall into these bottom rows of chests and get filled up. So you guys can see this is probably all the leftovers from those diamonds. But if you go ahead and like look, let's see where the lava is and see how these chests are filled up. Like these chests are completely filled up. Whoa, I actually think we need to sell pretty soon. So yeah, all these chests are pretty much filled up, and that's basically it. I mean, if you guys want to go ahead and build it, it's honestly pretty simple, but I'm still gonna go ahead and put the schematica down below. I don't know how nobody came up with this idea first, because it just seems super duper OP. Like, it's literally just lava, and the lava flows, like it just kind of chills there. All the mobs will come, they'll just die, and literally all their loot just falls down. And this bypasses, like, I guess the hopper limit, or however much stuff can be picked up in a hopper, because the items are flowing. So it's not necessarily dependent on like these 4 hoppers to pick up everything. Like, it's literally dependent on however many hoppers you have going all the way down. So this is like what, a good 30 or so hoppers going all the way down. So that's like 6 times more efficient, or like 5 times more efficient in my head. And as you guys can see right now, you know, a lot of the diamonds are being picked up, and of course the other ones are going all the way down to the bottom. So we're really just gonna go ahead and wait and look at the corner here and see how many diamonds we're gonna pick up. So as you guys can see, if we had like more hoppers here, it would be a little bit more efficient, because it'd just be picking all those up. So watch, these hoppers, you know, let's go ahead and check them out. They're pretty empty right now, so I'm guessing they're just waiting to pick up these items. And if you go ahead and look up here, we only lost like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks of diamonds. And the thing is, we didn't even lose that, because as time would go by, you know, these hoppers would end up picking all that diamonds and all those emeralds up. So all in all, I think this is probably the most efficient grinder on the server. Alright, so another thing I wanted to show off was this XP grinder thing that we have. You guys can see from one of the episodes from before that, like, this thing is absolutely nuts. We built it with, I think, like 3 or 4 minions, and this guy built it with like 30 minions. He put all his minions up in here, and we've got like 972 creepers. Surprisingly, my island is like super inactive. We haven't really been trying too hard because factions came out, and all these minions are basically not killing anything because they are completely out of hunger. I even have like some of my minions in here. I don't know why. So basically what happens, right, is that as this, I guess, creeper is being killed, all that stuff is being placed into these top chests. And what happens after that is that if you want to AFK, you literally just sit up here, you know, you take off your headset or you turn off Minecraft sounds, and as you're AFKing, you can actively get the XP, because as that stuff falls down here, you know, it all gets put into the dispenser. And so after that, what happens is that there's a redstone comparator over here, and literally all the XP from the top falls all the way down, and as you're AFKing, you know, you turn your Minecraft sounds off and you get all the XP, you know, on top of you. So it's gonna shoot out the 4 bottles of XP, and I'm guessing this guy hasn't, like, you know, done this in quite a while. So all these chests are literally filled up except for like the top rows. But like you guys can see, if we just go ahead and sit here for like an hour or so, as the minions are grinding, I guess, the mobs from the spawners down below. And as this, like, you guys can literally, once your minions are fed, you could probably just AFK here infinitely, I'm guessing, and you'll just keep getting XP. I think it's way more efficient than grinding it, although it kind of takes away the fun from Skyblock. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get away from that because that sound is just so obnoxious. So what we're gonna do, turn this off, and yeah, that's perfect. So basically what it does is that it'll, like, I guess, grind all the mobs for you and then put all the XP in there, and then as you're AFKing, like, it literally just spits out all the XP that it was grinding. So it's literally, I would consider this mob boring in my opinion. Like, that's how OP it is. We shouldn't even have stuff like this allowed, but I'm guessing because we are that type of server, it is allowed, but not the mob war part. Like, we are just kind of, I don't know, you AFK and you win kind of server. So hopefully by the next season we might make it a little bit more active, a little bit more fun, because to be honest, like, I've had a lot of fun on the server. And like, yeah, I don't know, I guess when you're like pretty rich or towards the middle of the season, it kind of gets boring. So what I think for next season, we're going to be adding a lot more events, a lot more bosses, a lot more like stuff to do, last man standing events. So of course, if there's any events that you guys want to go ahead and see on the server, I mean, you know, go ahead and put it down in the comment section below, because we are looking to make this like one of the best Skyblock servers that there is. I mean, we are getting pretty close to it, but we've still got a lot of work to do. But apart from that, boys, I think that is going to be the end of this episode. I know it was a pretty short one, but I did want to go ahead and get a Skyblock video out for you guys with the new stuff, because, you know, since like, I guess Gotham is still pretty new, and this one is like about mid or halfway through like its season so far. I wanted to go ahead and make sure that you guys, or whoever else is new on the server, is making the most efficient you know, Skyblock, Minecraft, whatever grinder that it is. And I just wanted to get one of those out for you guys. So of course, if you guys did enjoy, let's go ahead and get 100 likes on this, and after we get that, I'll go ahead and release the schematica for the new one, because I do think it is super OP, and that, you know, you guys need to have it, because like, if I can have it, that means you guys can have it, and that's just how I like to do things on my channel. So of course, let's go ahead, grab 100 likes on this, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys are a part of the Naughty Gang. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.